exhibition, and I was introduced to the landlord of County Hall. That ran for 7 months successfully, and I liked it so much I didn't want to leave. So there were the props in a warehouse in the middle of Hertfordshire. We've got this great place, and we signed a 25-year lease.
Wow! I mean, you've just brought it all alive, haven't you? You brought it to the access to the general public. Just walk in and come and witness.
There's a very serious message, because the British film industry needs as much support as it can, and the museum as a whole celebrates all of the individuals that work and all the those fantastic skilled craftsmen that work behind the camera. And it's not just about directors and producers; it's about the set builders, the model makers, makeup artists, and by going round, it's an entire story of the British film industry, going back to Chaplin. We've got the Chaplin exhibition, his original pattern cane. I mean, it's some great stuff.
And how long have you actually been fully operational here and open to the public? It's still pretty new, isn't it, really?
Well, we opened on February 22nd, 2008. So it is very new, and to get a film museum probably up to full sort of altitude is about 10 years. We're operating on about 30,000 square foot, and it's we work this from the inside. Everybody, every single day is changing this museum. So you'll come back the next time, it will never look the same.
No, I mean, when I've been here now about 2 or 3 times, I keep finding things I've never seen before. But I mean, it is fascinating, isn't it? And you also, I mean, on a different vein, you've got like stuff for the kids to do and to entertain them while here, which is great, isn't it, really?
Well, interactivity plays a big part of this. I mean, you've got animation workshops where the kids can come in and do master classes. Today, for example, you've got the spy school where they can learn all the crafts of being a spy, all those gadgets. And
train the MI6.
Yeah, exactly. All in the art of disguise and all that kind of thing. You've got to join it. 12 o'clock it starts.
I'll be there.
But it's, you've got green screen action. You've got some sound stuff. You can play, musical instruments. You've got the Star Wars set where people have their picture taken on there. So it's, it's something that you've got to constantly innovate, because the kids today expect so much.
That's right.
But there is an element of a classic museum here. Education plays a big part of it.
Well, it's phenomenal, really. And I mean, obviously, are the tourists becoming more and more aware of it now as well? I guess they are.
Yeah. I mean, the location is prime. We're right next to the London Eye. The Queen's Walk has a footfall of about 20 million people a year. We've just got to get out there and sell it, really, and just tell people all about it.
And the value of, obviously the value of memorabilia and things like the box set. I mean, everybody wants. I'm jealous of the action.
Yes.
But I you find it increasingly difficult to actually dig out these sort of pieces of treasure, really.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting topic, because obviously we were inside the film industry, and we would be literally filling out trucks up with set pieces, and because we would hire it back, we wouldn't sort of look at it as this item from, or this item from this.
No, sure.
It's only when you open up a museum and you've got a warehouse that you can sort of go, well, hold on a second, we've got stuff going back, to the 60s. We can get, and there is an element of difficulty and stuff like getting, but it's just based on who you know, isn't it?
Well,
and this is fully supported.
Well, you obviously know the right people.
We're supported by the industry. All the distributors really see this as a platform to promote their films. So, from the new Clash of the Titans film, for example, this stuff is lent from the major studios, because they obviously see that there's a reason, for it to be here.
Of course. Well, I mean, it's awesome, isn't it, really? And I mean, what now? I mean, you're up and running, you've got people coming through the door, you've got the amazing props. What next? Where do we go from here?
Now we're sort of homing in on specialist exhibitions. Okay, so for example, today we'll be announcing a very, very special exhibition by one particular person's life in film. I'm duty bound by contract not to say what it is, but it'll be out there.
But bend his arm up.
Yeah, exactly. But it is a very prolific collection. It's never been seen before, and all I can say is it goes back to pretty much King Kong. So it's just some serious stuff, and it's massive followings. So like the Chaplin exhibition, Chaplin was born in Lambeth, the street behind County Hall, and all that kind of stuff. And there is a relevance for people like tourists, but also collectors to come and see some really special pieces.
Well, I think you've done an amazing job.
Thank you.
On behalf of the collectors and the fans. I'm one myself, but I mean, it is really awesome to come to some of those and to be able to have, it's the behind the scenes, isn't it? You're showing them the unseen, the unattainable, things you can't normally get at. I mean, you really should book a day in your diary, because whatever the age group, you're going to love it.
And there's always a glimpse of something. There's always people walking about, and you never know who's going to be here. Yesterday, Cillian Murphy was here with his kids. That's really nice stuff that people can feel at home, just like I did when I worked at the studio. There is that element of a village atmosphere. And here, because everybody's artisans, and we build the museum ourselves.
Well,
we're here.
It's
every
great.
day.
And hopefully, is when we do some of our specialist private shows, maybe we'll be kind enough to let us come back and actually do a
red carpet's not going anywhere. Welcome
well, they
anytime.
move it when I walk by.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, thanks
Very
for your
nice,
time.
mate. Thanks,
Lovely
Gary.
to see you again.
Take
Wish
care.
you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.